Nero eduke cholide ilikuwa tukachirangi cha Crown Paints eyuere company nambe yemo eyokorose chirangi mense yiga ya Kenya. Crown Paints nigo emanyira sokoro isya ebintu biria bikomanya seka ngo kwanira chirangi echo boigo chire chechi brand ao echo chire chingi ya kirage chirangi chiga nigo chire chibirengo ao punabondo mbabwate chirangi cyo gwakwa imeye nyumba iziko ye nyumba chire chikomentera nibwa amavuta yani oil na buigo chiriya chia mache inyoranga chirangi chiga nigo chire kurwase chire cheri guririke iriya gatigati wekari guri iriya bantabati buigo imeya Uhuru Superstores nero eduka yuka iyo bwate emixer iyo wochoganya chirangi wikabunuraganye wochoganire erangiriga aseduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores na wokwege namuna ekale aho watagete nigo kwayanyora wikirano tutarire rero eriwe nyorere abamanyi naboigo enekenga enyumba yao use asomanyete use chire chibiasara nchibwa tokorelekana okuya na ayonsi nigo araikirane ekero utumikite chirangi cha Crown Paints eduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores yego tokase enyumba ya Uhuru Complex imeyumucho yigo musongo eyuerange neduka ya Safaricom Mwigo ngotuka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers eyuere angene bengi ya Credit Bank asamange bakere simbwetera seti namba chabo 0111161500 Uhuru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani.
Umugaso orumia omwancho murigereria Getembe TV nakyo Ekeonga kya mwamugusi no kwegena kwane buna nogendete kwegokia wetera emeroberio eyu yabire kegogochera asembea kere chitariki 13 umutinyi okabero mwaka wechiri bibere emeronge bere netano nase esengima ya Kenya nigo togochengera litkorie radio gosabarari bakora se radio gose World Radio Day ese egetaseni kya Getembe FM twabaganiri na Getembe TV twabaganiri abarari bonsi World Radio Day. Karibu sana amarieta na Juliah Kerubo norio kwene kebona chibicha nerio gingo gochira chirese enchira yo wekirani gakoro kwa Abigail Nyanchama bogigo Wilson Makori nero oresensemo yebimanyererio. Ekeonga Chinsa Isano na Ibere nigo togo gechaka ekero etaro yomorai wense umoske Dr. William Ruto abete kwa wika ase ensemeria North Eastern nago tuguterare okobwata kwebibande ase ensemeyo na nigo engane yabete gekoreta Ibere ramono ase bono oyore omorai weke amakeria Kenya ni yetu movement aberega koboria abakenya gochamo na abakenya bonsi na abamo inseyeri chiko ase bono kobori abarai kurwa sichikanisa gusaberense ya Kenya na koboria chinsi chonsi gochamo munenseri ya America eyubo igo yabirige koleta abantu babo amo
itimo kaka usaba ni momento tadi songaro na inde Kerubo kirikyo wasenata Nairobi County na inde toltiali inde tiago kerenda se usina erete historinga yatene ni byoma senata Nairobi na inde no munyakiro kwamba na use president ya Kenya ni yetu movement na ndi twarangirie kanisa no roche kanisa na irama na intu etokonye goto sabira na etokonye gokonya abantu bali umite chinkoro kwanirubia no nyankuru bogana na barabu no bali gaiga abatanga mangana itu bayeiguri na inde barate gendo tokora nikia nari gokwanira igoro yo obia gotwari nze gwatomorembe ekorku Kenya ni gintu kiamana na eba Kenya bone gatogota banga twanchane ebe ni mukenya kwa mukenya. It's Kenyans for Kenyans but tumanya kweboliga twaroma nene byanse na agenda rugora ali enseria elia ya abantu ba ya basoba bale bangina Somali akatebana naki umuntu takora scrutiny omanya was vetting omanya kwewa ekibande ona kweboliga ense onye Kenya ntubwati morembe no any economy itu tegote na economy ya Buganda ya gwete esaburi morembe tokora tekitorengo onye Kenya ntubwati morembe no ina abana bawo no enkanisa tuguchi twali kusabana naki ndundu liko pinga ekeri omugambi gweza okoronye nkere bwata manufaa asigoche totomye kwebulina naki nabera nyore nobunje bwayo aligerete agatana naki tigambe ekindusie kwende abantu bali nonyenko Somalia ibako bananichi al-Shabab bako ruoro bache bwate chukura au jua winga abantu abanye bashinko beka peace so base itumba beke peace iyo gochikulidi nze ya ito ya Kenya gutwara umuchando mongi utakonye nane gosabana naki omugambi ali arona akuwa amatemu na wabo chanane mba mochora ikikara kitu wete kwashwa lakini ndo kienye kiri nse kia Kenya kia mana omalembo ito no ene omalembo bole ta kanyora nsako kambira baito tuteba ni yake ne gosobono kai njenane kubasaba abana ba minto tubwaterane tukwana sobomo tutene ni Kenya gekogera Kenya na yama
mo iyo mugaka Daniel Nyacho kurose kinyoro keri Kenya mecho iyo gotoka se bungeria kitutu chache South nigo beso kirena kubori abara kunyara kubakonya iri kunyara kurusio omubere bu mwana obo kurwase nkendu ya molo oyibayigo obete kagusira kurwase nka yabo na gusireri obugima bwa yenseseme ya molo ese bagoteba nigo ebili nyagitari egendete gukina ase bagoteba bona abarayi gosondo bwatomoyo bwanja koenekia gose kuba chamo iri kubakonya kurusia umubere w'umwana uyu
omwana oyo twagite konyoro report moisonde ngaigaga kwirite mo ande garweta omwaka oria omutinyi 10 obona akanyora accident y'omutinyi 10 since then baka tarenge muntu renge boronge igarwarete obongo mbwarenge bie gona nekera kuro bana konyoto kuno kuburinga ngaibona chofiria jitu ngai chofiria jitu ngora agenda oragenda nandwirana lakini bana utwaje kwikase to gutwara to ko bana gokumya asengi njutana gocha ntoma etie zare bana katwanyote report iga mwana igaro yo mumuro mintu bana nkete bwati kende pi kende nkeyo
ekano mwana ne yarwarite taringe bongo bore buya nkanyora gaki omwana ona akagenda asatamba tambe ntari konyara gaki timanyeti na korira amatuka amatambe ntanya korora omwana one nchikori yambora gaki nkonye gaki aseng'encho gaki nyasaye tata anyare gonkonya kiagera gaki nona bomupi barandansi bankonye gaki
Samaria tangira tisimona human right yetiretio isabiki anje gonkomentera gaki abagambi baitase muri mwensi gaki tuchakire simbarati rocho MPA MCA seneta momoima gaki konye nkeyo gaki mbabwati kende bale bosapiga
omwancho murigereri chitariki 13 mutinyo kaberekero mwaka nigo ensengima egochengera World Radio Day ase abaralian gose ase eredi yabeireke koleta ogochencha ase technology ase boigo abaralian nigo bagwetera mange ekero bagokora ubutuki bwabo.
Radio has the necessary platforms to be able to be launched in this country. So as CA, we do regulate. We have the mandate under Section 46 of KICA to license and regulate radio communication services and broadcasting services included. And also we have the mandate to ensure that there is diverse range of radio and television services in this country so that citizens of this country can have diverse sources of information, entertainment, and education. From where we sit, one of the things that we just want to emphasize is that radio really plays a very special role, and the importance of radio compared to other forms of communication is very unique. And one of the things we just want to indicate is that radio is a medium whereby if in this room, for example, if we, for example, have a situation where we have 1 million people, assume in this space we have 1 million people, and each one of them has their radio sets, they will be able to receive the broadcast without any congestion whatsoever.
Nekero abararia ba Getembe FM bagendete gucengera ritukira Getembe TV twabere tukubaganiria a Happy World Radio Day tokana neringanerio nigo tokwenda asensemeria EU karo amatuko abera atigarete erio obochori bobonyakero gokubwa EU gochigokorekana nigo omoske Musalia Davadi abereka wika asensemeria pia bosi wobochoriobo hase abeirega kurugo semeria bunna omosike Raila Molodinga na chikobwa Kerubo ekyo.
People were asking me about what is the size of the Kenyan delegation. But I want to say that the level of anxiety and patriotism is very high. The Kenyan delegation is the standard delegation, which is normally led by the president. But there are so many Kenyans who out of their own pocket and their own commitment have come into Addis Ababa. Very, very urgent issues to be dealt with. The crisis in DRC, the crisis in the Sahel region, the hotspots that we are seeing in other parts of the continent. Let us hold our horses and put Raila into prayer so that he can attain the victory that we all so desire. Kenya has presented the candidature of Raila Amolo Odinga. We need a strong voice in this moment of crisis. We need a unifying factor. We need a Pan-Africanist who can talk and engage at the very high level with the various leaders in the conflict-prone zones. So peace and security is a top priority. I think I would say that the prospects for President for Honorable Raila to capture the seat are very, very high. He has campaigned very extensively on the African continent. President Ruto has given him all the support. He has gotten all the support and encouragement from the President of Kenya. I have played my role as Minister for Foreign.
Na maigayo monongeri bwe bunge Moses Wetangula kona chabuna ekiama kirigia Kenya kwanza nigo barabanga se bunge nigo abajumbe korwa azimio batebire buna mbachiko na cha omoswada gosemba chikobeko omoswada oyubo ku mwaka isiko omoske Moses Wetangula.
The Kenya Kwanza Alliance consists of 165 members computed by adding the membership of the United Democratic Alliance, the Amani National Congress. I have not received order. I still have a little more to go. Honorable members, yesterday when all of you submitted, I kept quiet and listened. I implore you also to keep quiet and listen. It's a quid pro quo. The Kenya Kwanza Alliance consists of 165 members computed by adding the membership of the United Democratic Alliance, the Amani National Congress.
The parts of the leader of majority are similar to the parts of the leader of minority. These seats are nothing personal to anybody.
It is going to be messy, it is going to be noisy, and it's going to have casualties. I promise.
And that's not the end. We are going to take further action.
Because of that issue that has been raised here of separation of powers, when the court issues an order, that order or a ruling, that ruling has to be respected.
What we have been engaged in, Honorable Speaker, from yesterday up to the drama that you witness now is a drama touching on leadership positions by leaders.
So when you obey the law, sometimes you may step on somebody, sometimes you may not, but the law remains the law, and in the law we trust, in our constitution we trust.
Nekero uburuire buri bwa malaria bogende tokoreta amakongu imeyense ya Kenya nigo ababwatani kurwase byombe ao besokirie na kuboria serikali wetere wizara eriobo chenu kuriye nchera baranyale gukora gose baranyale kurwalia uburuire bwa malaria.
Every minute we losing a child because of malaria. And you see, when you attack a child, you attack a whole family. The productivity of the mother, the productivity of the father, and everybody else gets concerned. So we cannot really quantify, maybe at the moment, how much money we're losing in our economy to try and take care of malaria. But I must say, probably the reason why we are struggling to fight poverty, it could be because of malaria. So when you find all these good advocates, people coming together, more as a representation from the private sector, who are the great champion of economic growth, coming up and saying, hey, we have to fight this enemy. I mean, this is very much commendable. And we as a government, what we can do is to see to it that you coexist in an environment.
Na ekero moroberio osha ogendre tokoreta riberera imeyense ya Kenya nige korokia abanta bange mbabete bakwerikia asomoroberio yo korende abanta bake nigo bagwakanira umoroberio yosha asabono eserikali ya boliria abantu gosona kwerikia asomoroberio yo esauli no bwate ebuya bwaye.
Really want to urge you to undertake the means testing process and contribute your fair share, because we are talking of social health insurance where we are supposed to shield each other by each one of us contributing according to our means. Indigents are supported by the various county governments. For example, Murang'a County has already paid for about 30,000 or thereabouts indigents, and we are appealing to the other counties to be able to aggregate their numbers and then work together with SHA to be able to pay for their premiums.
There is a debt that has accrued throughout the years, and as a ministry, we are looking, we are advocating, we are also engaging Treasury to ensure that the debt gradually reduces so that our healthcare facilities are well equipped, well capacitated to offer services to all.
Omancho morigereria ayuna yanda mange no chikonyanyora chikoraga Chinsa 10 chamaragoba kwarenge na inche Juliah Kerubo no rione kebona chibicha nerio ginchago chira senchira yobwekrani gakorwa Abigail Nyanchama boigo Wilson Makori nerenge sensemo yebimanyerere Wilfred Matundra asense meri kamera nakoga nerio borigererio buya ase emeroberiende ekobwatia.
Getembe Television Ekeonga Kiamamogusi. Ufanisi International Hospitality College ne college mono egokoa ribagarigia riukwigera chikosi ao kiakogera nigo